Hey guys, welcome back to the Family Formation Podcast. After what was a crazy Week 7 in the NFL, we saw a lot of things that happened. But before we dive into all that happened, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Zane Chowdhury and I'm your host.
I'm Ayan Chaudhry.
I'm the mom.
Wait, I feel like we're missing someone. Where's
Hamza's missing, right?
Yeah, where is he?
He's on his bye week.
He's on his bye week. That makes sense. All right, now let's start into what Week 7 was. Before we really dive into it, I just want to talk about how it was such a sad week for the New York Giants and the New York Jets. New York teams are looking terrible, and that's going to be our first topic of the night. It's the New York Giants, how they choked their lead against the Denver Broncos, 32-33.
I think the Giants deserve to lose that game after that pitiful defensive performance in the fourth quarter and 2 missed PATs by the kicker. I think he deserved to get cut. You shouldn't be missing 1 PAT in a game, let alone 2. But the Giants' defense should never be letting up 33 points in the fourth quarter because that's just pathetic.
I agree. Although I will say I think Jackson Dart played a phenomenal first half, third quarter. Not sure what happened in the final quarter, Zane.
You know, I don't even want to talk about it. I took up therapy. I've been talking about this with my therapist, and it's just depressing for me. We played a phenomenal game. Jackson Dart played phenomenal until that last interception. But then again, even that wasn't enough for us to lose by 33 points getting scored in the fourth quarter. I mean, I think the all-time record for teams up by 18 points in the last 6 minutes is 1,600 games, and this was the first loss.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
1,600 consecutive games that teams have won up 18 with 6 minutes left.
Yo, Mom, back to what you said about Jackson Dart being a good quarterback. I think in order to be a really good quarterback in the National Football League, you have to be able to close out a game where you have a big lead. And that's exactly what Jackson Dart could not do. So I don't think he's in the top guys just yet.
Bro, you can't blame Jackson Dart for that. That game was not his fault. Jude McNanamy, the kicker, he needs to be fired. Well, he was. But he needs to, get shipped off to a different country and play some different sport. I think he should take up rugby because that was terrible.
Yeah, but there was a late interception thrown by Jackson Dart and just not a lot of Giants offensive movement after that third quarter. So I think a little bit of that blame should be placed on the Giants offense as well.
But we've seen seasoned quarterbacks have that kind of a turnaround too, where they're high in the lead. Lamar Jackson being one of them, Ayan, not to throw that in your face, but we've seen the Ravens have a significant lead and then the other teams catch up.
Yeah, but Lamar
Bills,
Jackson usually isn't the one that's making the mistakes. It's usually someone else on the team, whether it's Derrick Henry, Mark Andrews, or just the defense. But Jackson Dart did throw a late interception, which is probably one of the reasons why they lost that game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang that one on the kicker like Sam. I'm gonna give it to him.
Nah, he's right, though. We have to be able to close out games, and that's just on us. I mean,
New QB. So, let's see how he plays out the rest of the season.
On to our second topic of the night. The New York Jets just benched Justin Fields and announced Tyrod Taylor's the starter. Trouble in New York. I mean, yeah, 2 New York teams are looking terrible. At least we're not 0-7, but wow.
Yeah, I think it's about time that Justin Fields should have been benched. I think the owner, Woody, is right when he's backing up Aaron Glenn. I don't think it's the coach's fault that your quarterback can only throw 80 yards a game when you have receivers like Garrett Wilson and a running back like Breece Hall. Your offense should be scoring more than 7 points a game, and the Jets are not scoring more than 7 points a game, which is terrible.
Yeah, I don't even bother to watch the Jets game as much as I want to support Hamza. You kind of know what the expected it's going to be. But they've really got to turn things around. And maybe it's a good thing for next year in the draft where they might have a chance to start rebuilding the team, right?
Yeah, and I think people have been waiting for a Justin Fields breakout for like 5 seasons now, and that's never going to happen, especially after what he's doing on the Jets. So I think the Jets need a brand new start next year and taking a top quarterback prospect like Fernando Mendoza or like a Ty Simpson or Dante Moore. Because
Lenore Sellers?
Yeah, maybe, but that's the only way they can turn their franchise around right now.
Yeah, it's looking bad for the Jets. Aaron, you were right about Aaron Glenn. He was getting backed up by the owner, and I can't blame him either. Yes, he's a new coach, but it's not his fault. You as he said, you put that quarterback position on any team, and it'd be the same results. So it's just the blame on Fields. And I think that him being benched is good for the organization.
Suzanne, you brought up New York isn't doing well, but what about the Bills? Are they a New York team too?
Well, Buffalo, but I guess they're in the state of New York, but they're not
New York-ish.
labeled as
Yeah,
a
but
New York team. They're doing great.
they shouldn't really count, in my opinion. They shouldn't count.
New York City is its own.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go. All right.
it's like that. So I just want to get a little argument going. Who do you guys think is the best team in the league right now? It's been 7 weeks. We've seen a lot of ups and downs throughout teams. Who do you guys think is the best team? I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to give my take. It's the Lions right now. It's 100% the Lions. Their offense is so powerful, and they've won so many games by big margins that it's impressive. I think they're the best team right now.
I think I have to go with the Indianapolis Colts. They're 6-1. JT scores 3 touchdowns a game. Daniel Jones looks unstoppable. But I think that's going to change with the Baltimore Ravens having Lamar Jackson coming back to injury, which is the best news that I've heard in 3 weeks.
Up to the Lions defeat with the defeating the Bucks, I would have said the Bucks were the number 1 team. They seem to have a phenomenal record, winning almost, what are they, 6-1?
No, 5-2.
5-2. What are the Lions?
5-2.
So, I guess maybe
The thing is,
you got a point.
the Buccaneers are an incredible team, but the injuries have just haunted their team. Bucky Irving has missed a few weeks. Mike Evans is set to miss the remainder of the season, ending his 1,000-yard streak record that he's been going for 11 seasons.
That was so sad. Did you guys
so
see when they? First of all, he laid there for a bit, and then they had to
Cart him off.
bring him with support off the field. That was so scary.
I feel bad for him. I mean, such a consistent guy. He's reached 1,000 yards in 11 consecutive seasons, tied Jerry Rice's all-time record, and was set to break it this season, but then just the injuries. I feel so bad for the guy.
Yeah, prayers up to him. Hopefully he feels better.
This is why I don't like you guys playing the sport. Every game we watch, there's one guy being carted off, one guy's not coming back, season over. It's a consistent of line of injuries that's terrifying to watch as a parent.
Well, let's stay a little bit local now. Let's go, instead of talking about New York, let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys, how they dominated the Washington Commanders 44-22. Dak Prescott is second in the league in passing yards.
Unbelievable.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I can believe it, actually. The Cowboys' offense has looked really good. George Pickens was a crazy good addition to the Cowboys' offense. CeeDee Lamb continues to show that he's one of the best receivers in football. And Javonte Williams has taken a step up and has made that Cowboys' offense really one of the best ones in the NFL right now.
Yeah, but I just hate the Cowboys with a passion, so I can never give them support. But you know what? I have to. George Pickens is top 5 in receiving yards for a wide receiver 2. It's incredible. Javonte's been great in the run game. Prescott's been playing really good. It's, we say this every year. Oh, the Cowboys are so back. We're good. This is the year.
Don't they always choke at the end?
Always in the playoffs, always.
So keep an eye on that one, right?
Delusional Cowboys fans. Feel bad for you guys.
I mean, yeah, but the Cowboys' offense looks great. If that defense can play like they did against the Commanders, I really think that the Cowboys could make a deep playoff run this year. Just depends on Dak's consistency.
All right, moving on to our final topic of the night. The Chiefs are back. Rashee Rice has returned, and the offense looks alive again.
Yeah, I mean, I think Patrick Mahomes has to be happy to see that he has all his weapons back on the field. This was the first week where Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown, and Xavier Worthy were on the field at the same time. And the Chiefs looked amazing. Patrick Mahomes looked like an MVP. The Chiefs won 31-0. And in his debut of the season, Rashee Rice had 2 touchdowns. I mean, I think that's pretty good to see. And the Chiefs could be a scary team from here moving forward.
I agree. Like I told you, I think in a prior episode, keep an eye on Mahomes. Somehow, when he has the players that he needs on the offense, he does a phenomenal job.
Yeah, I think he was just missing his options. Mahomes is a great quarterback, but he relies a lot on his weapons. And I feel like without Rashee Rice, Worthy was also hurt early in the year. Now that they're all back, he's looking good again. I mean, yes, it's the Raiders defense, but I feel like he can continue to put up these kind of numbers even against better defenses.
I mean, go ahead.
I was going to say, Mahomes also has really good field instincts, it looks like. Sometimes he just looks like he threw the ball and he goes right into the hands of the receiver.
I mean, that's just what good quarterbacks do in the National Football League. You have to be able to throw the ball well and in the right spots for you to win games.
Like Jackson Dart.
Yeah, but for a long time, the Chiefs fans and the Chiefs organization knew that if we want to win, we have to surround Mahomes with weapons, and it's been going on with that for like the past 3 years. But now that Mahomes has all his weapons in place, the Chiefs could really be scary and could probably win the Super Bowl this year if they end up making the playoffs.
I can 100% agree with that. All right, is that all for today's episode, guys? You guys got anything to say?
So.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Good night.